Okay, I need to tell you something about tomorrow's moon, and honestly, it might completely change how you experience the rest of this year. Because what's happening tomorrow isn't just another moon phase. I genuinely believe we're about to step through a cosmic doorway that only opens once in a very long time. Here's what's really getting my attention. Tomorrow, the moon enters Pisces and creates this incredibly rare alignment. But it's not just the moon. Neptune just went direct at the most intense degree possible. Venus is about to square Neptune, and the North Node, your destiny point, is sitting right there waiting for the moon to activate it. I know that sounds like a lot, but stay with me because this all connects in the most beautiful way. And if you've been having these incredibly vivid dreams lately, or waking up with this strange knowing that something big is about to happen, there's a very specific reason for that, and I'm going to explain exactly what's going on later in this video. But first, I want you to understand something. The 3 dreams coming true isn't just some wishful thinking or manifestation hype. There's actually an astrological mechanism behind this, and once you understand how it works, you'll see why the next few days are so crucial, because right now, at this exact moment, you're already inside this energy. And most people have absolutely no idea what's building. The fog is finally lifting, and you're starting to see clearly. So here's something I've been noticing, and I've been feeling this myself too, that mental fog that's been hanging around for months. It's lifting, and it's not gradual. It's like someone suddenly turned on the lights after you've been stumbling around in the dark. If you've been feeling this sudden clarity lately, like answers are just dropping into your mind out of nowhere, there's a reason for that. On December 10th, Neptune stationed direct at 29 degrees Pisces. And I know that might sound technical, but here's why it matters. Neptune has been retrograde, moving backward, creating this internal confusion since summer. And now it's finally moving forward at the very last degree of the entire zodiac. This is huge. The 29th degree is called the anaretic degree, and it's like the universe hitting a pressure release valve. All that spiritual static, all that confusion about your path, all those mixed signals you've been getting, they're clearing. Right now. And tomorrow's Pisces moon is going to amplify this clarity in ways that might actually shock you. I think your intuition isn't just coming back online, it's upgrading. You might be getting these random knowings about things before they happen, or you'll think of someone and they'll text you, or you'll have this gut feeling about a decision and it turns out to be exactly right. Does that resonate? And here's the thing that really fascinates me. This isn't just happening to a few sensitive people. I'm hearing this from everyone. It's like the collective intuition is switching on. But this is just the beginning, because what happens tomorrow takes this to a completely different level. Tomorrow's moon activates your destiny point and opens the portal. Alright, so tomorrow, December 24th, the moon moves into Pisces, but here's what makes this different from any other Pisces moon. On December 25th, it's going to conjunct the North Node, which is your destiny point. And at the exact same time, Venus is squaring Neptune. I really believe this creates what I'd call a destiny portal, and I don't use that term lightly. The North Node represents where you're meant to be heading, your soul's evolution. When the moon, which rules your emotions and subconscious, meets that point in Pisces, the most psychic sign of the zodiac, something opens up. You might feel it as this emotional recognition, like déjà vu but stronger. Some people describe it as suddenly remembering something they never forgot. Others feel this pull towards something or someone that makes no logical sense, but feels absolutely right on a soul level. And the Venus-Neptune square happening at the same time, that's opening your heart to receive these dreams in a way that might feel almost overwhelming. Venus rules what you desire, what you value, what you love. Neptune rules the dream realm, the spiritual dimension. When they connect like this, especially with the moon activating your destiny point, the boundary between what you dream and what's possible basically dissolves. But here's what I really want you to understand. This isn't just about wishing for things. There's a specific structure to this, a way to work with this energy that can actually bring 3 specific dreams into reality before the new year. And honestly, when I understood this mechanism, it completely changed how I approach these cosmic moments. The 3 Dreams Protocol, why 3 and why now? So you might be wondering, why specifically 3 dreams? Why not 5 or 10 or just one big one? This actually has to do with the sacred geometry of what's happening right now, and once you understand this, it makes perfect sense. We had a new moon in Sagittarius on December 19th, right at the galactic center. Sagittarius is the 9th sign, which reduces to 3 in numerology. It's ruled by Jupiter, which is all about expansion and making things bigger than life. That new moon was the seeding point, where you planted these 3 dreams in the cosmic field. Now, tomorrow's Pisces moon is the activation point. It's like adding water to seeds you've planted, but here's the key, and this is what I think most people miss. You can't just pick any 3 random wishes. These need to be 3 dreams that represent different aspects of your expansion. The first dream should be about expansion, what new horizon you want to explore. Maybe it's travel, education, or a completely new direction in life. The second dream should be about truth, who you really want to become, what authentic version of yourself wants to emerge. And the third dream should be about structure, what you want to build that will last, whether that's in your career, your home, or your relationships. I know that might sound specific, but there's a reason. Each of these dreams connects to a different planetary energy that's active right now. The expansion dream connects to Jupiter. The truth dream connects to the Sun. The structure dream connects to Saturn. And when you align your dreams with these cosmic forces, you're not swimming against the current, you're flowing with it. And here's something interesting I've noticed. When people work with this 3 dream structure, they don't manifest in the order you might expect. Sometimes the third dream comes true first. Sometimes they all start moving at once. It's like the universe reorganizes them based on divine timing rather than your logical mind's timeline. Your psychic gifts are coming online, and you might not even realize it. Okay, so let's talk about what's actually happening to your psychic abilities right now, because I think this is where things get really interesting. You might not consider yourself psychic, but I genuinely believe everyone has these abilities. They're just dormant most of the time, and tomorrow's Pisces moon, it's like a massive activation switch. I've been noticing this in myself and hearing it from so many people. You're receiving information in ways you never have before. Maybe you're suddenly just knowing things without any logical reason. That's called claircognizance, and fire signs especially might be experiencing this. You'll just know the answer, know the next move, know what's about to happen. Or maybe you're feeling things in your body, getting chills when something's true, feeling heavy when something's wrong, or even picking up on the emotions of people who aren't even near you. That's clairsentience, and earth signs might be really feeling this one. Your body becomes like a truth detector. For some of you, it might be coming through as clear hearing. Maybe you're hearing songs with messages, or catching conversations that seem meant for you, or even hearing an inner voice that's different from your usual thoughts. Air signs. This might be your gift activating right now. And then there's clairvoyance, actually seeing things. This could be in dreams, in meditation, or even just flashes of images in your mind's eye. Water signs, especially Pisces, you might be getting full downloads through visual channels right now. But here's what I really want you to understand. These aren't random spiritual experiences. I believe this is your natural sensitivity coming back online after being dormant. The Neptune direct motion cleared the static. Tomorrow's Pisces moon amplifies the signal, and suddenly you're receiving on channels you didn't even know existed. The key is not to dismiss these experiences. If you get a random knowing, trust it. If your body tells you something, listen. If you see or hear something that feels significant, pay attention. Because right now, your intuition isn't just guiding you. It's trying to show you those 3 dreams and how they're going to manifest. Something strange happens between December 24th and 26th. And this brings me to something I've been wanting to share because I think it's really important. The period between tomorrow and December 26th isn't normal time. I know that sounds weird, but hear me out. When the moon is in Pisces, especially conjunct the North Node, time gets fluid. You might lose hours without realizing it, or 5 minutes might feel like an hour. Some people report this strange experience where they feel like they're living multiple timelines at once. I really believe this is because Pisces dissolves boundaries, including the boundary of linear time. You might have dreams that feel like memories, or memories that feel like they're from a different version of your life. You might even wake up on December 26th feeling like a different person, like you quantum jumped into a new reality. And here's why this matters for your 3 dreams. During this time window, the gap between desire and manifestation shrinks to almost nothing. It's like the universe puts you on fast forward. The dreams you focus on during these 3 days don't follow the usual rules of it takes time to manifest. They can literally shift from possibility to reality overnight. But there's something you need to be careful about, and this is what I mentioned at the beginning that I wanted to explain properly. The warning nobody's talking about, Venus square Neptune. So remember how Venus squares Neptune on December 24th. This is beautiful for opening your heart and dissolving boundaries, but there's a shadow side nobody seems to mention. This aspect can make illusions look like truth. It can make red flags look like green lights. It can make you fall in love with potential instead of reality. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying it because I want you to be conscious about it. During this time, your discernment is crucial. Yes, your psychic gifts are activating. Yes, your dreams are manifesting. But you need to check things against reality too. If something seems too good to be true, especially in romance or money matters, take a breath, sleep on it. Wait until after the 26th to make big decisions if you can. This isn't about being skeptical or closing your heart. It's about being wise while you're wide open. The dreams that are meant for you will still be there after this portal closes. They'll actually feel more solid, more real. But the illusions, they'll fade. And trust me, you want them to fade before you invest your energy in them. How to work with this energy the next 72 hours. Alright, so how do you actually work with this energy? How do you ensure your 3 dreams come true before New Year's? Let me break this down practically. First, tonight, December 23rd, write down your 3 dreams, but here's the key, write them in present tense, as if they're already true. I am, not I want. This aligns with the Pisces energy of dissolving the boundary between dream and reality. Tomorrow, when the moon enters Pisces, read them out loud. Doesn't matter what time, just when you feel called to. Then put the paper somewhere safe, maybe under your pillow tomorrow night. I know that sounds simple, but simple is powerful right now. On December 25th, when the moon conjuncts the North Node, pay attention to everything. Your dreams that night will be significant. The synchronicities will be obvious. You might get direct confirmation that your dreams are already in motion. And December 26th, that's when you take inspired action, even something small. Send that email, make that call, take that first step. The portal might be closing, but the momentum you create will carry these dreams into reality. Here's something else I've been doing that feels really powerful. Each morning when you wake up during these 3 days, before you do anything else, just lie there for a moment and feel as if your 3 dreams have already come true. Feel the gratitude. Feel the relief. Feel the joy. This aligns your emotional body with the reality you're creating. The hidden gift in tomorrow's activation. You know what I find most beautiful about all of this? It's not really about the 3 dreams coming true, although that's amazing. It's about remembering who you really are. This Pisces moon activation, this opening of psychic gifts, it's reconnecting you to the part of yourself that always knew magic was real. We spend so much time in the logical world, the mundane world, the world where dreams are just fantasies. But tomorrow's energy is reminding us that we're spiritual beings having a human experience. Your intuition, your psychic abilities, your connection to the cosmos, these aren't special powers, they're your birthright. And when these 3 dreams manifest, because I really believe they will if you work with this energy, it won't feel like you got lucky. It'll feel like you finally remembered how to work with the universe instead of against it. It'll feel like coming home to yourself. I think that's why this feels so significant. We're not just manifesting dreams. We're remembering how to dream. We're remembering how to trust the invisible. We're remembering that we're so much more powerful than we've been taught to believe. What happens after December 26th? So what happens when this portal closes? Does everything just go back to normal? Honestly, I don't think so. Once your psychic gifts activate at this level, they don't just shut off. Once you manifest from this quantum field, you can't pretend you don't know how. The 3 dreams you're calling in now, they're like anchor points for your new reality. They're not endings, they're beginnings. Each dream that manifests becomes a doorway to the next level of your expansion. And your psychic abilities, they'll need integration. You might find you need more alone time, more silence, more space to process all the information you're receiving. That's not antisocial. That's self-care for the intuitive being you're becoming. Some people might not understand the change in you. They might say you're different, more distant, or too in your head. What they're really sensing is that you're operating from a different frequency now. And that's okay. The right people will recognize and resonate with your new energy. All right, if you're still here, thank you so much for staying with me through all of this. If this resonated with you and you want to see more content like this, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. It helps more than you know. And please, drop a comment below. I really want to hear what psychic gifts you're noticing and which of the 3 dreams you're calling in. I read every single comment, and I love hearing your experiences. Take care of yourself over these next few days. Drink lots of water, rest when you need to, trust what you're feeling, and remember, you're not imagining any of this. It's real, it's happening, and you're exactly where you need to be. I'll see you in the next one.